everyone. So in this session we'll start the next chapter of your supplementary reader, A Pact with the Sun. I'm taking the 7th chapter first, important one, and yes, knowledgeable also. So the 7th chapter of your supplementary reader, The Pact with the Sun, is the wonder called sleep. Students, you all know that sleep is a good sleep actually is very much important for us, and it just recovers our body from fatigue and tiredness. So actually this chapter is all about the advantages of sleep. So let's start with this. So if first of all you will go with the introduction of the chapter. So in the very beginning, three main advantages of sleep are given there. The writer is saying that our body and our brain, it recover from fatigue and from tiredness. Okay, we work all day long and then we sleep at night so that we should be ready for the next day. So that's why the good sleep is very much important for us all. On the other hand, there are some reasons are given here in this chapter why dreams are important in our life. So actually in the introductions line only you will get everything, whatever is there in this chapter. So in this second line the narrator is saying that we dream while sleeping and we do not always remember our dream. That is also true. Few of the dreams used to be there which we remember, which we discuss even, but yes, few of the dreams are there we don't remember. That just a part of our sleep only. Further he is saying that during sleep our heartbeat, it becomes slower and our temperature and blood pressure, it goes down. So in further chapter also you will just see the same. So I am reading this to you. We know enough about what sleep is. You also know what is sleep, though we don't know what exactly causes sleep. But we don't know the reason actually. We know that what sleep is, but we don't know that why God has given us sleep. What is the reason behind the sleep? Sleep is a state of rest. Yes, that's right. It's a state of rest only. We don't work during sleep. An unconscious rest. An unconscious rest because when we are sleeping, we don't know what's going on around us. So that's why we are not conscious. Sleep is an unconscious rest. When we sleep, our body recovers from fatigue caused by the day's activity, that I have told you that we do many of the activities all day long and then after tiredness we just go to sleep just for shaking that tiredness. After a good sleep and the rest it gives, we become alert and active again, ready for the normal activities of the day. And yes, after next morning, after the sleep, we recovers from our tiredness, from fatigue. And then we get another energy, a good energy to do further works. So that's why sleep is very much important. Further he is saying when we wake up in the morning, it is not always possible for us to remember what happened when we asleep. When we were sleeping. So that's also not possible for us, that we don't know, we don't remember what's actually happened when we were sleeping. Whatever was going on around us, we were not aware about that because we were sleeping that time. We may remember a dream, but the rest of our sleep was a kind of darkness in which nothing seems to have taken place. So he's saying yes, few of the dreams we remember. You also remember few of the dreams, but yes, you see dreams daily, but all the dreams are not in your memory. You are not able to explain somewhere, and yes, somewhere it happens that you are not remembering what have you seen. Only a kind of reflection is there of that dream. So students, this was all about sleep and dreams. Now further what the narrator is saying, what happens to our body when we are sleeping, how it recovers us from fatigue or from tiredness. See here, several things happen to our body while we are sleeping. What things happens to our body? As we sink deeper into sleep, our muscles relax more and more. Our heartbeat becomes slower. Our temperature and blood pressure go down. The ever-active brain also slows down so that we can't think or act consciously, but we dream. So this all happens to our body. The very first thing when we are asleep, when we are sleeping, the very first thing what happened, that our muscles, they got relaxed. There are nerves in our body, muscles in our body. So that's a time of relaxation for them when we are sleeping. Further, our heartbeat becomes slower. When we are running, when we are working, so that's natural that our heartbeat will go up. But when we are in a resting position, when we are sleeping, our heartbeat becomes slower. Further, he is saying that our body temperature, it goes down, as well as our blood pressure also goes down. So these are the main changes happens in our body when we are sleeping. Further, our ever active brain, right now we are, suppose we are just awake, okay, so our brain is continuously working. We are thinking something, we have to do other work also, and brain plays a major part in doing every work. So we are using our brain all day. But yes, when we are sleeping, our ever active brain, it becomes slow down. It doesn't stop actually, but yes, it slows down. And in that state of rest, we dream. Many of the dreams comes, whatever we have seen whole day, sometimes the dreams related to that and other kinds of dream also. Further, he is saying when we wake up, our temperature and blood pressure rise to normal. So definitely next morning when you will wake up, you will start working, so your body temperature and blood pressure, it will go up. Our heartbeat and breathing also become normal and we are fully awake. And when we will be fully conscious, when we will be fully awake, when our body will be in active stage, when our heartbeat and breathing, it also become normal. When we are sleeping, it goes slow down. And have forgotten most, if we not all, the dreams that we had while sleeping. And that active conscious stage is there when we are awake, when whatever dreams we have seen, so many of the dreams are there, we forget about them. Further, on the next comprehension, you will see about the dream. Now students, what is a dream actually? A dream actually is a activity of your mind only, nothing else. And when it happens, when this activity goes on, when we are sleeping, it helps somewhere. The dreams are also important. As sleep is important, so dreams are also important. And why these are important? Because it just rest our mind. It just make us unconscious and it just get us relax from the noises and the disturbances of the space or of the activities which are going on around us. Further, dream has another sequence also, that dreams may reveal something about your future. So it happens, many a time it happens that somewhere like we feel that this has happened with me earlier also. So it may be possible that that incident you have already seen in your dream. So that's why dreams are important, because somewhere they just got, it's a kind of alarm also. They can just tell us our future situations too. So in this second comprehension we'll read about the dreams only, that what is a dream. It is an activity of mind that I've told you that take place when we are asleep. When we are sleeping, that activity is going on and it just take the shape of dreams. Some dreams are probable while others are not. Some have some meaning, some are probable. But all dreams are not probable. Sometimes we see in our dreams some irrelevant things, and that's not necessary that those are related to our life. But yes, some dreams are there, those who alarm us for our future conditions. That only means that many of the things that happen in the dreams could happen when we are awake. others could not. And they are saying that some are probable, and those are those dreams, whatever is going on in our mind when we are active, when we are awake. So it may be possible that we are that much conscious about that thing, that in dreaming also we are thinking about that only, and we are dreaming about those things also. So somewhere these are relevant and somewhere these are not. Dreams seem to be important for several reasons. Now they are telling you the importance of dream. What are the reasons why dreams are important? One is that a dream can help us to sleep through noise or other disturbances. That I have told you, when we are dreaming, we got totally unconscious. We don't come to know that what is going on around us. We just shattered all our thinking, whatever we are thinking whole day. We just take rest from that thinking and we are dreaming. For example, the alarm clock rings, but our mind causes us to dream that the telephone or doorbell is ringing. So dream has the same purpose in our life as of an alarm clock or of a telephone. They used to alarm you somewhere when telephone rings. It gives an alarm that someone is calling you. Alarm clock, it just helps you to wake up in the morning. So dreams are also somewhere like that only. It may be possible that they are alarming you about your future conditions, and that we are awake and answering it. So somewhere these are important. Somewhere we have to be answerable to these dreams also, even when we are sleeping and we are dreaming. Certain doctors have found that one's dream often reveal a great deal about one's problem. So that is also important. See this? And that if understood correctly, that can provide a key to the solution of those problems. But we must remember one thing: dreams cannot be used as a way to tell the future. They simply can never tell the future. So here doctors have also, they had done a survey or something, some studies. It tells that dreams are often reveals about the great deal of your future. Great deal means somewhere they can alarm you about your future condition. But here they are saying that that's not true actually, that whatever exactly will go on in your future you will see already in the dream. That is not possible. They can alarm you about your future condition, about your good and bad future condition, but they can not show you the whole sequence of your life. Further, sleep is the most common experience because we all used to sleep. No creature is there on the earth who doesn't take sleep. But how many of us really think about the wonder and power of sleep? But we are actually not aware about the power of sleep. Sleeping is really an important thing in our life. So we'll have to sleep if we want to take rest, if we want to keep our body active. So sleep is very much important. Many poets have written beautiful poems about sleep. Here is one in with the poet. Okay, further in this chapter a small poem is given on sleep that you can read yourself. So student, this was all about your chapter from A Pact with the Sun, the wonder called sleep. It's an important one. I hope you have understood everything. So I'm ending the session here. Thank you.